Wednesday, the important day for Social Security and Medicare beneficiaries. I have all the details and what you need to know right here in the video, so let's get right into it. Alright, now in this video, I want to give you a quick reminder for Wednesday, as this is a very important day for about 63 million fixed income beneficiaries, including Social Security and of course Medicare beneficiaries. So let's get into it and discuss what's going on. However, really fast before we do, thank you so much for joining me. If you're new here or if you haven't done so yet, please make sure to subscribe by hitting the button right down below the video, as it's totally free to do so. And because I am your one and only daily advocate, I'm here for you right by your side each and every day, watching all this new information hitting the wire, breaking it all down into these short videos so you can stay updated with what's actually going on, and most importantly, how it's going to impact you, your money, your benefits, your lifestyle, your bank account, and of course anything showing up right now you can possibly grab and or take advantage of. So again, thanks so much for joining me. Please make sure to subscribe down below if you haven't done so yet, and also remember, I'm here for you in any way that I can be. That's my dedication, that's my commitment, and as always, that is my promise to you and everybody right here in the community. Alright, thanks again. Let's get into it and talk about Wednesday, as it is approaching very fast, and this is a key date that I want to point out again for fixed income beneficiaries, about 63 million people out there, and again, it's coming up really fast here, so let me point out why this day is so important, because if you miss it, unfortunately, we'll have to wait almost another year for this to come around again. So Wednesday is the last day when open enrollment will be closing for those of you who are Medicare beneficiaries and who may want to be changing your plans, okay? So if you have a supplement plan, you may want to be looking into if you're changing it and or making any fixes on this thing. You got to do it by the end of the day on Wednesday. Yes, Wednesday is, by the way, December 7th. Therefore, open enrollment is closing. So if you want to make any changes, again, make sure to do that on or before the end of the day on Wednesday. So I'd highly recommend this much. If you plan on making any changes to your plan, do it right away tomorrow, okay? Tomorrow being Monday morning. Obviously, I'm recording this video late in the day on Sunday. Actually, I'm going to be posting this video literally minutes after I get done recording it. But my point is, I want to make this very clear. You've only got a couple days here to get this done. I would get on this right away if you are somebody that is going to be making changes to your plan. Now, here's the thing. You can only change your plan during open enrollment or if you happen to have a special enrollment period. Now, again, the only way that you can get a special enrollment period is if you have a some kind of interesting circumstances that would allow you to open that up. Otherwise, you can only do it during this open enrollment period. And again, it's ending the end of the day on Wednesday, December 7th, okay? Now, again, I know sometimes you don't want to look at insurance. Don't get me wrong. I don't want to look at it either, okay? It's usually very confusing. There's like 700,000 options. Obviously, I'm exaggerating a little bit, but you know what I mean? There's a lot of options, and a lot of times you look at all these different plans, all these different companies, you look at all these different options that you have, and honestly, it can get very overwhelming looking at all the different things, thinking, okay, this one has this coverage, this one has this network, this one has my doctor, this one offers prescription coverage, this one offers this or that, this one has a premium of X, this one has coverages of that. It's just like, what? You've got to be kidding me, you know what I mean? So it can be very overwhelming to look at all this stuff. Here's what I would recommend. If you're in the market to change your supplement plan, I'd highly recommend calling and having a conversation with an agent. Now, I'm going to be honest with you. I did the same thing a couple years ago. It was like really not fun, okay? I'm going to be honest with you right now. It was not a fun time, okay? I spent like a week, over the course of like a week, I was on the phone for hours every day, calling, talking to all these people, getting all the details about the different plans, where I wanted to go, what I wanted to change to, if I wanted to change at all, and what I wanted to do at that time. So ultimately, it's not a fun process, but at the end of the day, if you can find the plan that is best for you, that has a premium that fits for your situation, and again, checking your doctors to make sure that they are within the networks that are provided, as well as the premium looks good for you, the coverages are well, the deductibles are good. Again, also check that very closely. Remember, deductibles, honestly, can be really annoying. I mean, seriously, let's be real right now, right? Who wants to pay the deductible? Not I, said me, right? Do you want to pay the deductible? I know that I don't. The deductibles are a huge big deal as well. So remember that as well. Something else you might want to look at as well is maximum out-of-pocket expenses. Again, generally this changes with many different plans. Sometimes it can be very expensive. Sometimes some of these plans want you to pay out-of-pocket like $3,000 or something, $5,000, $7,000. Now, obviously, if you're a fixed income beneficiary and you're receiving Social Security or something, and you're getting, say, $900 a month, obviously, a $7,000 out-of-pocket deductible or out-of-pocket expenses for the year, that's probably not going to work for you, right? You probably want something less than that. So again, you may want to get on this if this is your situation and you're looking at changing a plan and or possibly adding a Medicare supplement plan to your coverages going forward in 2023. Now, another thing I want to point out as well, just because open enrollment is ending the end of the day on Wednesday, December 7th, the coverages will not go into effect until January, so please keep that in mind as well. So again, I've had this asked down below in the comment section before. A couple weeks ago, I had a separate video out talking about this, saying, hey, you've got a couple weeks left. Get on this if you're interested in changing your plan or adding a supplement plan. And at the time, I had a few questions coming in wondering, is this coverage going to go into effect immediately? No, it doesn't. It goes into effect as of January. So these are the new plans that you're adding and or changing, whatever adjustments you're making. This will go into effect as of January 2023. But again, please confirm that with whatever carrier or whoever you're getting a plan from. Make sure to confirm that with them just to make sure. But yes, in most instances, these plans would go into effect as of January 1st, 2023. But again, make sure you're asking them about that. So again, the end of the day, a Wednesday, which is December 7th. So just a couple days from right now, it's coming up quick here, and that is going to be the end of open enrollment for those of you that may want to be adding and or changing your Medicare supplement plan, okay? So very important stuff. I know insurance, honestly, it can be really annoying. Not only healthcare insurance, but let's be real. Maybe your renter's insurance, car insurance, life insurance. I mean, seriously, it's just all really confusing for a lot of people. I'm going to be honest with you. I am not an expert on insurance, okay? I know a little bit about insurance. I mean, I've looked at it a lot. I've talked to a lot of people about it. I've researched it on my own a lot, and it's one of those things that I just don't understand all that well, okay? I am not an expert on insurance, okay? However, I do know this much. I've gone through the process a few different times. I've changed plans a few different times, and I know it can be a huge headache. And it's very time-consuming to go through all the different options, but the best thing I would suggest to do is maybe do a little bit of research independently, make some phone calls, talk to some agents, and have them walk through the plans, and then maybe mark down maybe like 2 or 3 plans that you think fit your situation the best, and then look at them side by side, compare them, compare all the different details, like what kind of coverage do they have? Do they have your doctors within networks? Do they have your clinics within networks? What do they have for prescription coverages? Some of them have coverages, some of them don't. Also look at out-of-pocket, max out-of-pocket for the year. Also look at deductibles. Also look at co-pays, right? Also look at your premiums. How much are your premiums going to be on a monthly basis? Because we all know right now, money's very tight, and if you can get a very low premium, in fact, some of these companies also offer $0 premium, $0 premium. It's a real thing. Seen it. I have not personally done that myself, but one of the plans that I had, the premium was like $41 a month. Is really, really cheap. So yeah, I like that stuff as well, right? But I'm also the type of person who I don't really get a whole lot of coverage. To be honest with you, I kind of keep coverage on myself very limited because I don't really go to the doctor all that often. Knock on wood, right? So anyway, that's just me personally. But again, just look for all these different plans. Look at all the different options. There's a lot of different moving parts here. And again, if you want to do any changes or anything like that, it's got to be done by the end of the day, December 7th, which is Wednesday, okay? And then remember, like I said, those changes will go into effect as of January 1st, 2023. But again, confirm that when you talk to your agent as well. Now, another thing I want to point out as well, some of these plans do offer cool things like silver sneakers or, silver and fit. At a time in my life, a couple years ago, I also had plans that had those, which was really cool because those also offer a free gym membership in some instances. So depending on where you're located, if that's something you enjoy doing, maybe going to a gym and, hanging out in the sauna or sitting in the hot tub or maybe working out a little bit, something like that. Some of these plans do offer different packages that allow you to get memberships at your local gyms through like silver sneakers and or silver and fit. But again, look at that. If that's something that interests you, if it doesn't interest you, then don't worry about it. It's not a big deal. But that is something also that offers in some of these plans as well. So make sure to do your research. Again, I can't emphasize that enough. Do your research. Please read about it. I know there's a ton to read read through. I know it's very annoying. I know it can be a ton of information to digest. But like I said, what I would highly recommend doing, calling and have a conversation with an agent. That's what I always do. I maybe look around on the website a little bit, but generally I jump on the phone and talk to somebody because then I can get all my questions answered right away. And I know that those conversations can be very long. A lot of times, you can be on the phone for 30 minutes, 45 minutes, an hour at a time, talking to some of these people and asking all your questions. But again, then you have a live person right there that you can ask all your questions to. And by all means, ask all the questions you want. Don't be afraid. Seriously, that's what they're there for. They are there to help you. They are there to either determine if you want to make sure that or get the plan, or if the plan is not good for you. And again, if that's the case, move on, find another one. Not a big deal at all. But I just wanted to come back and give you a quick update on this. Again, it's coming quick here. The end of the day, Wednesday, December 7th, that is open enrollment, and it's over as of the end of the day on that day. So again, hope this one helps you, but I just wanted to point it out really quickly because as it's coming here, once it zips right on by, unless you have a change to your situation where you may be able to enter into a special enrollment period, if you qualify for that, then yes, you can possibly sign up for a plan outside of the open enrollment. Otherwise, if you don't, you got to wait until it's actually October of next year, 2023, for that to open up yet again, okay? So the window's not very long. It's only about, like 7 weeks long or something like that? It's not that long. And then once it's closed, it's closed. Okay, so we're locked in, and that's it. So anyway, just want to come back and give you a real quick update here. Again, we got another busy week ahead of us. Hope you're doing well. Hope you enjoyed the weekend. And another busy week here. But again, I'm going to be watching everything very closely as I do get details on anything coming out right now. The announcements, the new packages, proposals, bills, pieces of legislation. These lawmakers, they're actually going to be surprisingly busy here over the next couple weeks. So I'm going to keep you posted on everything going on. But they got some big pieces of legislation coming through, and they want to spend a lot of money between now and the end of the year. About $500 billion is the numbers that I'm seeing floating around out there. They got a lot of work ahead of them, and they want to get a lot done here within the next about 3 weeks or so, 3.5 maybe or so weeks with the holidays included. Yeah. Anyway, I'll keep you posted with everything going on. So until next time, please make sure to subscribe down below if you haven't done so yet. Share the video with your friends, family, social media, and go back and check out any of the other thousands of videos here on the channel. Until next time, enjoy your day. Have a good one. I hope this one helps you. And again, I'll catch you again later.